I mean, I've seen worse starts to a game. Hey, what's up guys, it's me Ash and welcome back to a brand new Call of Duty video. And just before we get into what we're on about today, I'd like to thank everyone that went over and liked my video yesterday and subscribed and commented and just show me support in general. I really appreciate it because I do try hard to entertain you guys and give you worthy content which you can actually use to improve your game and stuff like that. So if you did that, thank you very much, and just know I appreciate the shit out of you. So without further ado guys, let's get into today's video. Okay, so today's video is on the 10 things I don't like about Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, and before you just tell me I'm bitching about this game for no reason, just know that I'm going to bring out a video tomorrow or the day after on things I do like about the game. So it's not just me bitching for no reason. I just like to give my opinion because I do have a really big mouth and I just like sharing my views with you guys, as I'm sure you do as well. So yeah, let's get into the top 10. Okay, so the first thing I have to complain about here is something which I moan about every single year, and it is lag and connection problems. I feel like it's considerably worse this year, and that's not because I have shit internet, it's just on Call of Duty's end. I know it is because I have one of the best Virgin Media packages you can get. So it's not my problem, that's what I'm trying to say. But I feel like the connection bars this year are a complete lie, because the amount of people I've seen on 4 bars that are just completely lagging across the map is ridiculous. It happens nearly every game, and I feel like lag compensation in this game is even worse than last year. And if you guys don't know what lag compensation is, it's where if someone has bad connection, it's basically where they can see you a second faster than you can see them, so they can pretty much kill you without you knowing. So when you walk around the corner, they've technically already shot you, but it looks like they haven't, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But it's just something that's been in Call of Duty ever since they've moved on to these dedicated servers, and it's just something that really annoys me, and it's just got worse this year. So that's why it's my #1 annoying thing. Okay, so for number 2, it's actually something which I'm probably going to get a lot of stick for mentioning, and it's the MV4 and the kbar. Now, before you mention that I'm using a kbar in this clip, then yes, I am, and that's because the guns are generally just the best, and of course I'm going to use the best guns because I want to do as best as possible so I can rank up. But what I've got to complain about these guns is they're just considerably better than every other gun in this game pretty much. I don't know why, but the assault rifles are just ridiculously good this year, and especially I've noticed this with the MV4 and the kbar. I think their variants make them even more overpowered than they already are, and I feel like they need to be toned down just a little bit so the gun balancing a bit better. So you see people using the Vulcan stuff, just a little bit more so you have a bit more gun variety in the game, so it's not just people getting triple killed by an MV4 every 2 lives. Okay, that's why it's number 2. My next point's a little bit different, and that's because I've just been thinking a bit about how Infinity Ward have had 3 years to work on this game. Now that's longer than any developers ever had to work on a Call of Duty game, and I just feel like the game is so unfinished. There's absolutely no way this game's taken 3 years to make. I feel like they must have made it twice over or something, because this does not feel like a finished Call of Duty. There's just so many bugs and glitches in the game that just need to be fixed. Even the basic stuff, there's not even a combat record, for goodness sake. I don't know why there isn't, but it just feels like this game is so unfinished, and I feel like Infinity Ward should have done so much better in 3 years. I don't think they've put the maximum effort in. They haven't even introduced anything revolutionary into a game, even though they've had 3 years to do it. I feel like the game's pretty much Black Ops 3 with a skin over it and just sped up pretty much. I feel like Infinity Ward should do a lot more within the 3 years that they've had, and I'm a bit disappointed with how the game's turned out, just because I thought Infinity Ward would do slightly more in 3 years than they have done. That's why this is number 3. Okay, so this next one I didn't really think I'd make a complaint about, but the more I play the game, the more I realise how bad the XP rate is this year. I've noticed they've had to do multiple double XP weekends because the rate of XP just seems so slow. I don't understand why, but every time I go into a game, even play considerably well, I'll only go up a 1/6 of a level. I remember going 50 and 10 on a kill confirmed game, picking up 25 tags, and I only got 12,000 XP. And to me that does not seem like a lot. Considering Black Ops 3 you would getting 30k XP every good game. It just feels like this has been slowed down so much, and sometimes I feel like this game's too much of a grind to play, especially with the skill-based matchmaking that they seem to have implemented. I don't know if it's still there, but it just feels like this game's so slow to rank up, and I just wish Infinity Ward would speed it up a bit. I mean, I feel like double XP weekend feels a bit more realistic, but obviously that's a bit too quick. But I just feel like the normal XP rate needs to be sped up just that little bit more, just so the game's like as enjoyable as it can be, and it'll just keep me interested in playing, so I can actually get all the stuff that I want in the game. That's why this is number 4. Now number 5 is just something I've been against ever since Call of Duty Advanced Warfare when it was implemented, and that is gun variants and supply drops, more notably the gun variants. But I just feel like these gun variants are just so pay to win, and like it makes even the worst players look good. I don't know, I just don't think they're fair, and I think they're so overpowered, especially the ones that you get in supply drops. I mean, I know you can get some of them in salvage and stuff, so everyone can get them, but it's just like salvage takes a long time, and it just feels like some of these gun variants are a bit over the top, and it is definitely pay to win, because there's some gun variants that are only available in supply drops, and if you give Activision all the money, obviously you're going to get the good guns, but it's just pay to win, and I really don't like that, and it's just something that should not be in Call of Duty, and that's just something that ruins it for me. I mean, it ruins the whole flow of the game and stuff, it ruins gunfights, and it just makes like a bad player look pretty good, like me. But yeah, moving on. Okay, so number 6 is actually the game speed. I feel like the game is like very quick this year, especially compared to Black Ops 3, and I just don't like it that much. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not gonna suck Activision's dick or whatever, but it's just like, I just feel like the gunfights are over too quick. I feel like if you miss a shot, you're going to die. And although you're going to say that's realistic, that's never been in Call of Duty, really. I mean, if I miss the first shot, it doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to die. It's just like, I don't feel like I have enough time to drop shot or anything. I just feel like it's so, like, fast-paced. I feel like I have to be on caffeine to win, like, all my gunfights and stuff like that. So I just wish Infinity Ward would tone it down just a little bit. Just slow it down a bit. I mean, I'm not like complaining about having a fast game, it's just a bit too quick for my liking. But yeah, that's number 6. I mean, some of you may disagree on this point, but that's just my opinion, like all my videos. And yeah, now number 7's a bit of a weak opinion, but it's just like the maps in general. I don't really like them. I don't know what's happened. I don't know if they've got rid of the 3 lanes or something, but I just feel like they haven't put so much effort into them this year. I feel like the colors a bit off, and I just feel like I don't feel like the maps are that fun to play at the minute. Like, the one I'm on now in this gameplay is not so bad because it's a bit like Strike Zone, but I just feel like the maps on a whole are bad. Like, the ones that are based on Earth are pretty good, but then you got the ones in space, and I just don't really like them. I feel like the color scheme is completely off, and it's just not very nice to play. It doesn't feel nice when you kill someone, it doesn't look very nice. I don't know what it is, like maps like Frost and stuff, I just don't like them, okay? I don't really know why, I just don't like the maps, okay? That's all I'm saying, I don't like the maps. You get that? I don't like the maps, alright? Now for number 8, I could just say spawns and leave it at that, and all you guys would pretty much understand where I'm getting at. It's just, I feel like they're so goddamn weak this year for no reason whatsoever. Like, in Black Ops 3, they were pretty strong, like, they had to be like 3 teammates in their spawn for them to flip, but in like Infinite Warfare, one player has to go near them and then the enemy starts spawning across the map, and it just ruins the whole flow of the game. I don't see why they keep messing with like spawns and stuff, because it just, honestly, it ruins the fun of the game. Like, it's just so hard to get something going when they're constantly flipping the spawns back and forth, and it's just ruining the complete flow of the game. So I just feel like they need to strengthen the spawns, you know, make the enemies spawn somewhere consistently for a bit until obviously the team is completely like in the spawn, and then like it flips obviously. But I just feel like they need to strengthen the spawns just that little bit more, because at the minute they feel a bit too weak, and yeah, like I said, there's just not much of a flow to it, and that's enough said. Okay, so number 9 is something that really winds me up, as it does every year when they get it wrong, and that is the hit detection. Like, the amount of times I've shot someone and it hasn't actually registered as a hit, and then I die as a result of that, it's actually ridiculous. Like, my KD would be so much higher if this didn't mess up on me, I'm telling you right now. And then, like, there's also the times where I'm actually not hitting the enemies and it's actually counting as a hit, and it just like doesn't really make much sense. I just wish they'd fix it. Like, there's not much I can say on this issue. I'm just saying it's really annoying me. Like, I can't really explain it any more than that. It's just like whenever you shoot someone, like the hits don't register or something, and then you die. It's just the gunfights feel so weird. Like, you're missing shots all the time, even when you've like blatantly hit them. But yeah, it's just the hit detection in this game is not very good. So I hope they fix that in the future. And let's move on to the last but not least, number 10. Okay, so for number 10, it's actually the aim assist. Now, I've noticed like on the assault rifles, the aim assist seems to be pretty good actually. Like, you can even melt SMGs at close range, long range sniper rifles, you know, all that stuff. Like, the assault rifles are really good in this game, so I'm not really like moaning about aim assist on that, but it's more so about the SMGs. I mean, like, even at close range, SMGs don't even have that much aim assist, which means like they're getting, like, players that are using them are getting melted by like the NV4 and the kbar, even at like these close, like, engaged gunfights. Like, medium range SMGs just don't stand a chance because there's no aim assist. I just feel like the SMGs are so underpowered compared to the other classes like the assault rifles and stuff. I just feel like the aim assist is just like non-existent in this game. I just wish they'd up it just that bit more, just to make Call of Duty a bit more fun and relaxing, like the FPS it's meant to be. I mean, like, not everyone's a competitive player, you know, like the competitive players, like, fair enough, but like, it's just like most people jump on Call of Duty to have a laugh with their mates, you know, relax, come home from a day of work or school or whatever. But like, I don't know, I just feel like the aim assist a bit weak this year, so I think they need to up it just a bit more. Like, not too much, like, I don't want it to be overpowered, but, you know, just to make the game a little bit easier, so like people that have had like a stressful day can actually like sit back and relax on the game and stuff. But yeah, that's just my opinion. So if you have enjoyed this video, please don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you're new around here, so you never miss out on any videos like this, because I actually have tried to put so much effort into this, you don't even realize. I've like had to re-record it like so many times due to like voice cracks and just me like messing up my sentences and stuff. Like, it's taken me nearly 2 hours to record this video, just thinking of stuff to say for you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys like are entertained by these videos. I mean, if you're not, that's fine as well. But yeah, you get what I mean. So if you have, don't forget to drop a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Have a very nice day. Peace.